do it together. 3, 2, 1,
We raised over $3,000 for charity, but 12 hours before the event, we didn't have insurance. We didn't have a CPR attendant. My scoreboard was broken. And I forgot the prize briefcase in my classroom. Then, 22 people showed up to compete. This is the story of how a small town pulled it off. In 2023, my son was diagnosed with leukemia. During his treatment, several organizations helped our family more times than I can count. Since then, I've been trying to use this channel to raise $1 million for charity. The problem is, nobody wants to watch someone ask for donations. So instead, I've been trying to create events people actually want to be a part of. That's where the Hespeler Hot Wing Challenge came from. And Tony and Karen were crazy enough to help. Hespeler has always been the kind of place where people show up for each other. So we wondered, what would happen if we put a bunch of people in the middle of the street, fed them ridiculously hot wings, and let the crowd control the chaos? Honestly, I had no idea if anyone would even show up. We hoped for a crowd, we hoped to raise some money, and we hoped people would have fun. But before any of that could happen, the day before the event, everything started to go wrong. Karen and Tony and I decided to see if we could pull off the Hot Wing Challenge. The problem was, none of us had done anything like that before. And the closer we got to the date, the more we realized how unprepared we were. Things started to unravel. Less than 24 hours before the event, we found out we needed insurance. We thought it was gonna cost $400, which wasn't exactly in our budget. Finally, right before the deadline, we found some. $15. There was just one problem. The application had to be submitted by noon. We submitted at 11:59, literally 1 minute before the deadline. Then we found out we needed somebody with a current CPR certification on site. Thankfully, Amber answered the call. Meanwhile, the contestant list was changing by the hour. People were dropping out. Then new people were signing up. Then more people were signing up. Then people were signing up as we were setting up. And I had one job, bring the briefcase. So naturally, I left it at school. By the morning of the event, we were as ready as we were gonna be, which wasn't very ready. At this point, I still wasn't sure if people were gonna show up. But then people started to come. At first, it was just a few people. Then a few more. We thought we'd have around 16 contestants. Then people started asking if they could join, and we just kept saying yes. There was just one problem. We didn't have enough room for everybody.
Thank you for the good attitudes for those who are not in a seat right now.
Honestly, this was the moment I started to believe we might have something. People weren't just showing up to compete. They were showing up to support it. Before the first wing was even served, people were already finding a way to help. Then Tony grabbed the microphone. And just like that, it wasn't just an idea anymore.
This is gonna be a lot of fun, you guys. It's gonna get stupid hot. Some of you guys might be crying and begging for mercy. And you know, the disappointing thing is, some of the people that you see there, you might think that they're your friends, but they might decide to be really terrible to you and decide to sabotage you and make your spicy wings even spicier.
After months of planning and approximately 24 hours of panic, it was finally time to begin. Somehow, despite everything that had gone wrong, the challenge was already underway. And that's when even more things started to go wrong. One of our game mechanics was that contestants were supposed to have to earn an advantage. They could buy milk, but somebody just gave everybody milk right off the bat. And Mick was supposed to film the contestants doing a talking head after they came out, but instead, he ended up having to do another job.
What am I talking about?
Just running for wing, like what your original job was, but then how?
So originally my job was to film contestants, a little outro once they got out. We didn't have people dropping out. These people were in it. They wanted that $500.
You guys are tougher than I thought. Like you, beardy guy.
So they were not dropping out as fast as we hoped.
Easy. Oh, wow.
Which meant we were eating more chicken wings than we ever thought imaginable.
I guess everyone's just waiting to the end just to make people's lives miserable.
Jack, how does that taste?
Yeah.
Good. You like that?
Could Jack get some more?
Which means it was my job to go get these chicken wings.
Yeah, go to Ernie's and ask them if they could get us as many wings as they can.
And let's just say Me and Ernie's had a first name basis.
How many wings do we have for the end?
I did 4 trips for over 150 chicken wings to keep these contestants fed.
And then we realized we forgot napkins and wet naps.
Overall, it was a good time. I got my steps in.
Then we had a communication problem. Nobody seemed entirely sure what sauce was supposed to come next.
Well, I think the heat actually went down between those last 2 rounds.
Then another problem appeared.
Are we out of Hellfire?
And I had spent weeks setting up this system so that as soon as people donated money toward a specific contestant, it would show up on the screen and we could track everybody's amount plus the grand total. And it worked perfectly. Of course, until we started the contest. And despite all that chaos, something incredible was happening.
Raise your hand if you guys are from Hespeler. And we're not going to judge you if you aren't.
She donated the box to me.
Yeah. And did she do that on purpose because she loves you?
Of course.
Hespeler people are tough. So somebody was going to sabotage Beardy Guy. But then somebody was like, oh, no, we don't want Beardy Guy to cry. And so they chipped in so that way he could be spared. Choosing?
Good. Okay. Good.
There's another bomb.
How are you feeling?
Don't even talk to me.
Oh, okay, more milk for him.
It's rightly hot.
Those wings were terrible. It is getting worse.
I am so out.
Okay. Oh, napkin. Can we get some napkins over here?
We have a tap out.
Okay, we got to tap it. Can I get another round of applause for these guys? This was pretty...
Joel, how you doing?
And I was surprised by how many people actually showed up. But I was way more surprised by how generous they were. Then something happened that I never expected. The owner of Essence Hair Salon walked over with a check for $1,000.
I'm Wade's mom. So when he was just about to turn 3, we noticed that he was having fevers and he really wasn't doing well. And we took him to the family doctor thinking he was going to have pneumonia or maybe he had COVID. We quickly realized that things were not that and were sent to the hospital, and within hours we're being rushed to McMaster Children's Hospital where he was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. So on his 3rd birthday in March of 2023, he started chemotherapy on his 3rd birthday. He continued doing chemotherapy for 2.5 years, and last May he rang the bell and he had beat his cancer.
Wait, do you want to say anything?
A few years ago, our family needed help. And now this community was helping other families.
I want to know you and thanks for donating.
What started as a small fundraiser was becoming something much bigger than we ever imagined.
The hot sauce will get so much worse now.
The challenge lasted longer than we expected, but people didn't leave. They stayed until the very end. There was only one more problem.
Well, we need a winner, don't we? So this last round, we've mixed a bunch of hot sauce together and made you some putrid wings. We're gonna give you more than one. You are gonna eat the wings as fast as possible. Whoever's done first wins $500.
Yep.
I don't want to cheat here, but I only was given 1 wing, so...
Oh, this guy was only given 1 wing.
So let's do this together. 3, 2, 1, go! Goes on. Here we go. I just wanted to give 2 sodas. I'm very curious about it.
I'm going to take $100 out of this to buy my friends and family who came with me tonight and my major painting boys over there some ice cream. The other 4, you can put in the box.
Oh my goodness, John. You're amazing. Great job, Sean.
Okay.
One more round of applause for Beardy Gang.
And then, you know, another big round of applause for all of the people who went all the way to the end, but did not win $500 and still ate all of those wings. Good job. So that concludes the event tonight. Thank you for showing up.